I've got a real special video here today, or it means a lot to me. It's about something that is real near and dear to my heart and to a lot of folks' heart around here in this community. So if y'all come along with me, I'll share it with you. Hello everybody, welcome back to Bart Church. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's a beautiful day here, the sun's out. You couldn't ask for much better weather. Well, I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and I really didn't know how to do it, and I still don't really know how to. Me and 10 other people has been made trustees of this church you can see here in the back. And the name of the church is Plumbers. And from the best I can understand, it was either founded in 1866 or 1874 is what this sign will say right here. In my papers it says 1866. And it was a schoolhouse and a church for a long time. I found records that was in 1935 that there was school going on here. And I've heard other stories about school taking place here. I don't really know what years, but I've been wanting to try to figure out some way to set up some kind of donations or something. Now this video here is not for the donations. I'm just showing you the church, and there's a cemetery attached to it. We've got a lot of family that's buried here in this cemetery, and a lot of the community has family buried here. And as of right now, we don't have a preacher here at this church. And we're looking for a preacher that would want to take the church, maybe build a congregation, or bring his own congregation with him. But I'll show you around here a little bit, the cemetery, and we'll walk on around the church a little bit. And like I said, this is not just me. There's 10 other trustees also. There's 11 of us in all. There's a lot of old graves here. I think there's some from the Civil War era out in here. I don't know if we can find them or not. Right here is one from 1897 until 1969. Right here is a private first class, U.S. Army World War II. I think there's some older ones on down this way. My second cousin is a trustee with us here, and he's a little older. He's in his 80s. And he tells a story about my great-grandma and him walking here one time to put flowers on a grave, and her telling him a story. At the foot of the hill down here below the church, there used to be a house. And somewhere in the early 1900s, the lady that lived there, her appendix was erupting. And he told, I think, how far they had to go to find a doctor to bring, and when he tried to do surgery on her, her appendix busted and she passed away. That's who they was walking here to put flowers on the grave. These graves here is just pretty much a rock marker. I don't know if they ever had any writing on them, but they don't now. And I was trying to find a grave that would tell me about how old the cemetery was, but I've not really been able to do that. But what we're doing here is we've got the lights turned on and the water, and we keep insurance on the building. And it costs us a pretty good bit each month. So far, we've not had to pay much out of pocket. We've had a singing one Saturday out of the month. I think it's the fourth Saturday of each month they have a singing. Now, and I've not done my part. I've not attended the singings, and I've got to start doing that. If any of you know how to do a fundraiser or a not really a fundraiser, I don't guess it would be. It'd be more like a donation, because I don't have a clue how to do it. If any of you knows, send me an email or get in touch with me. Maybe you can tell me how you do it, because I'm thinking in a future video I'll probably do some kind of donations for the church and the upkeep of the cemetery. Like I said, if we don't raise enough money at those singings each month to pay the bills, then we all have to try to pitch in to pay the bills. And this is a pretty big cemetery. We're going to try our best to keep it mowed and stuff ourselves. And that's going to be a pretty good job right there. But we'll walk around the church building up here now and let you see what the church looks like. This was the last church I ever remember having an outdoor toilet. The outhouse was outside for way up into the 80s and 90s. Really nice building, and it needs a preacher in it. It needs to be having service here on Sundays and during the week. It's got a, I guess you call that a parsonage on the side over here. It's got the kitchen and stuff in it. And it's a real big and pretty new church building. The original church burnt back in the 90s, and the community has rebuilt it. And just in the last several years, it's become vacant, and we've become trustees here of it. But I just wanted to show y'all around this, share this with you, see what y'all's thoughts is on starting some kind of donation for it. Now, I don't by no means trying to take all the responsibility. Like I said, there's 10 more involved in this besides myself. I'm just the only one with a platform here to reach out to other folks that might can help. So if you're interested in donating or something, just send me an email or leave me a message below this video. I thank y'all for watching. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.